So creating spreads is actually incredibly simple. Online, you will find millions and millions of different types of spreads. There are literally an abundance of different spreads available. There's multiple books that you can reference, but sometimes we need a spread that's more aligned to something very specific that we're looking for. So here's where creating your own spreads can become really, really helpful. I'm also a big advocate for creating your own spreads. As much as there's millions of them out there already, there's something very unique and special about making one that's tailored to exactly what it is that you're needing. Before I get into creating spreads, I just want to point out that sometimes all we really need is just a single card. We don't always need to pull 5 cards or 10 cards or even 3 cards. Sometimes we can literally just pull a single card and get what it is that we're needing. So the first thing to note is, what is the question? What are you actually looking for insight into? What are you asking? Is what you're asking requiring just a single card and that's more than enough? Or maybe a single card with a little bit of additional insight just to clarify some things? Or is it something that you maybe need to pull apart and look at different angles and perspectives? So essentially that's what a spread is. A spread takes one big umbrella question or topic and it breaks it down into little parts, little bite-sized pieces. So we can look at this picture or this topic from different perspectives, different angles, and get different insights that are going to be helpful for us. Because the tarot, after all, is for guidance and gaining insight. Well, that's one of its uses. So what is the question that you're asking? That's going to denote single card, 3 cards, or maybe a 5-card spread. And is there a spread that already exists that's going to cover the aspects that I'm looking for, or do I need to just make my own one? If you're making your own one, be very clear on what it is that you're looking to understand. What are you gaining insight into? What are you looking for? What are you needing? So once you've got that nailed down, take some time and think about what are the moving parts inside that spread that are going to be helpful to you. And here I do caution you against going with 10 card spreads and 15 card spreads and laying the whole pack of cards out, because what you're going to be getting is information overload. So make sure that the moving parts that you're looking at are relevant to what you're needing and are going to be helpful and beneficial to you. Make sure that you're not just adding stuff for the sake of adding stuff, because maybe if I draw one more card, it's going to give me something that I might have missed. With building your actual spread, so you have your main question, and then each position within your spread is going to have a unique meaning. It's going to have a unique purpose to it. So this little mock spread that I've done down here, we have a main question. The first card is going to tell us about the situation. The second one is going to tell us what could be done about the situation. The third one, what's affecting the situation. And the fourth one, what can be learned from the situation. So my main question, I'm obviously asking about a particular situation. Maybe I'm asking about something in my working life. Maybe I'm in a career and I really love my job, but I don't really know if I'm in the right place, and I'd like some more insight for the situation that I'm in at work currently. So this situation is going to tell me about my career situation. What can I actually do about it? Can I stay? Can I go? Is there promotion in the works? What's affecting my career? Maybe there's an external source, maybe there's some inner politics going on, and what can I learn from being in this career? So make sure that as you're creating your spread, you're not just randomly putting cards down. Those cards need to have specific meanings. So when you're reading your actual spread, you're bringing the meanings back to the main question. So the situation relating to the main question. What can be done about the main question? What's affecting the main question? So always bring this back to your main question when you're doing the interpretation side of your spread. Then when building your spread out, make sure that you're covering all the important perspectives and points that you need to cover. But like I cautioned you earlier, don't over add pieces in because, maybe I should have this, maybe I should look at it from this perspective. You can literally just have a card there that says, what am I missing? What am I not seeing? Instead of dragging it out in the hopes that you might get something bigger or better. So keep your spread simple, aim for smaller spreads, anywhere from a single card between 5 and 7 cards. You're usually pretty much getting a good picture of what's going on. You don't really need much more than that. Unless you're having one massive life transition that's completely across the board and affecting all the different aspects of your life, then unpack it a little bit more. But the long and the short of it, keep your spread simple. Make sure that you're always relating back to your main question, and that the moving parts inside of your spread relate to that question, that they're actually key points that's going to help you understand and break down that question. I hope that helps you, and happy spread creating.